What could be wrong with that knife, right?
Definitely makes me want to polish the wheels. I don't have time today, probably don't have time this year, but that looks nice. I do like that. Afternoon, guys. Got some pretty hay loaded. Got half my straps on. Temporary, permanent. Do you guys ever say that? Like something temporary just to get us home years later is still working. The old wire job, the latch broke. So your box would flop open, lose some straps, get home, be like, where's my straps at? Well, the old hinge. The old hinge is rough. She has seen some better days. I've got a little bit of hay to strap still. Got 3 more to throw. I strapped this load as I was going because it's 3x3s. And a lot of times you'll push them off. Maybe if you're not careful, maybe if you're better operators, you don't have that problem, but I do. I'm gonna strap the back and then we're going home. I've had enough with this temporary fix. We're going to fix it. Got a new box and some other goods. We're gonna give the old Pete some love that she's needed for a while. Make her look pretty again. So I'll get this loaded. Let's get home and we'll go to work on this truck. All right, guys, I got my hay unloaded and the wire held on one last trip. I mean, she hasn't let me down for quite a few years now, but the hinge, just about to have to fish a wire through the wore out hinge. I guess it's time. I guess nothing to say about it except it's time for a new one. So let me show you what I got. So got a new box from MyteeProducts. They sent an aluminum step box. Hopefully it's the right size. I think it is. Let's unbox this thing, see how it looks.
Just like Christmas.
Well,
almost
because it's warm outside and there's no snow.
Right. Like this last
Right.
Christmas.
Pretty much like Christmas because it always comes with a price tag.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably a little shiny for the old Pete.
My wire job is just about to fail. It's about to let loose. All right. Looks like the steps are in it. We'll get these opened up, see how it looks. Looks like some assembly required. I think we can handle 4 bolts to the box. And then the steps, get it.
2 on each side.
2 on each step. So a few bolts. Big one on the bottom, and then the little fella. That's cool. That's a good looking box, isn't it?
I really like it.
That shock is sweet.
I wished I had one like that on my international tip.
I mean, that's like what?
Keep straps in.
2.5 inches of travel.
Keep everybody.
Cute. Roller, nylon roller for the door lock.
Awesome.
That's sweet. That's dang nice.
That's a nice box.
We can bolt that together on the truck once it's mounted. So the fun part, emptying the old one. I had it emptied getting strap savers, hauling those blocks. Had all the straps out and all the stuff, so I'll get that emptied. Latch is pert near done for.
These are all broke.
My wire is holding strong, but the latch is failing me. Hinge is failing me, so here we go. Let's get her emptied, see what it takes to unbolt it. One of many trips right here. Look at that. No chains. Thankfully, haven't had to dig those out in a while. The things you find in the bottom of a box, toolbox, side box, there's just stuff. Broke bungees, chains, a lot of hay because the door was leaking. Hopefully that will fix this issue. So I think 350 pounds, is that what it said? I'll bet we're right there. I'll bet we're gonna test the limit out. This old box bolts on with 4 bolts. 2 on the top on each side. So I'll get a jack under it so I can hold it, and we'll get it off of there. And I'm hoping the new box will set in this angle iron frame, and we'll just bolt it right back on. Okay. Hopefully the jack will hold. I'll roll under the other side, see if we can get some nuts off. Yeah, there's no way the bolts didn't even wiggle.
I think they're corroding in that spacer.
I believe you're right. Old and the new.
Oh, this one hinges clear back here.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I'll get the angle iron bracket off. We'll have to mark and drill some holes because you can see there's no holes, so that should be easy. Drill holes, set it in the angle iron, bolt it through. Perfect. Exact same as the old box. We'll measure and drill some holes. Got 2 holes drilled, so we're just gonna drill these other 2 to match, and then it's going on. That shock is pretty sweet. Like, that is about as slick as a guy could ask for. That, other than being heat rusted in those, that came off pretty easy. Okay, it's all together. That's cool. That's a pretty nice box. I like it. Let's fill it up, see if it'll hold everything that the old one held. God, that's nice. Everything works good. Bolts went right in. Like it. Like, I kind of feel bad putting this old rusty chain in a brand new box, but if we need it, we need it. It's like a puzzle. You gotta put it a certain way. Put the felts on the back. It's half full. It's fitting pretty well. Just enough room for straps. I kind of think these 2 can just go under the sleeper. Let's hold off on these 2. Oh baby. Just like it should. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. There we go. It's clear full. Only thing is the old roller might hit. So let's turn that one. Everything fit. The pile's gone. Back in there.
Nice.
I dig that. Those are pretty. You get a lot of traction on those. Not a bad box. If you guys want to upgrade your clapped out, wore out, thrashed old box like this one, MyteeProducts. Look up their side saddle box. Right there. There's your item number. 19 by 20 by 25.5. And they also send us a few more things. They obviously watch our videos and know exactly what the truck needs. So let's see what they sent. The box on your gooseneck trailer is a little small and the handles don't fit very well.
They don't fit hardly at all.
That is giant though. That's
Holy
bigger.
moly.
1/2 to 5/8. 3/8 to half is plenty, but that is serious. Huge. You can put a wrench on something. Whoa. That's
big.
That's the real deal right there. So your handle folds for storage, stow away.
That's pretty cool.
I thought that was pretty cool. Let's go see how they fit in your trailer. All right, we're here at my dad's gooseneck, and the box on it is little. It's been a pain in the butt. To get his binders in, you've got to thread them all the way in so you can twist them to get the handle down. Yeah, they barely fit. So while I was looking for semi parts, I saw these. And I thought, you know what? Where that handle folds, that is going to fit right in there. Let's see if it does. Boom. Pull it out. You want to ratchet? Takes up way less space when you're storing it. God, look at that. That is sweet. I'll bet you we can't even get this one back in there now. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Look at that, the lid shuts. I was hoping it was going to be that easy. I'll order 2 more of those because that is sweet. You have them threaded out when you're either hooking or unhooking, and you have to thread them all the way in, just put them in the box. Then to use them, you got to thread them out, hook them up. I like that. Those are slick. I'm going to hook on this trailer today actually, and go load a tractor because I messed up and broke the window out of it. So we got to go to Cedar, get a new window, and we'll test them out. We'll see how they work. Well, it looks like they're going to hold up to the job. They tightened right up, and fronts are tight. I think we are ready to go to Cedar. So I believe I'm going to go drag a field till dark, then we'll go get a window. There's 2 things in here for your truck and trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they thought it needed some lug nuts, thought the truck was a little ugly, which I didn't argue with them. Little chrome, little dress it up, pretty kit. Front end. Interesting. See how that shines the old girl up. Back. There's some hub. There we go.
Nice.
Shipping didn't handle those well. Broke our. Can't even say who delivered this, but they done did broke that. Wonder if there's any fittings rolling around. I don't know, that's probably a little too shiny for what we're about to put it on. It'll probably never get washed again. It probably never will. But man, it's gonna look good today. I'm excited. I'm excited. Right out of the box, took all the lug nuts, everything was individually wrapped. So I saved you the hassle of watching that, but it's all out. I don't even know if I can get the old ones off, but I'll get the old ones off. These poor old rusted, beat up, every other third one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some pliers. Let's see how it looks. Yep, those ones too. Got those off. Those just slide on. The new ones twist on, thread on. That'll be dang nice. Definitely not the way to do this, but if they're coming off anyways. These have been a struggle every time. Do not love these push-on ones. There's that. Apparently that's leaking. Maybe we should have got a new one of those. All right, we got the old parts off. So we're gonna take us one of these. And I believe that just sits right on there like that. Take two of these with us to hold it on. Let's go make sure it fits. All right. Steady. Oh yeah. Fits. Look at that. And that should thread right on there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more lug nuts and get them all on. Guessing we just tighten these up now and we're good to go. All right. What do you guys think? Improvement? Oh yeah. Cool. I like it. Pretty good wrench. Just enough to get a grip. Twist them on tight. We'll change the backs now. I'll pull all the old stuff off and we'll go for it. All right, so same as the front here. How's it looking so far? Better than before? Makes me want to polish the rims up, I can tell you that. I guess for comparisons here, definitely makes me want to polish the wheels. I don't have time today, probably don't have time this year, but that looks nice. I do like that. That's sweet. I'll finish this wheel and then we'll tighten everything up, do the other side. and the fronts. I would say it helped the appearance. I like them. The fuel tanks and the wheels definitely need a polish. Maybe some new stickers that are about faded off, and stacks, and a bumper. Rome wasn't built in a day, all right? We got to start somewhere. New quarter fenders, new mud flaps. Those will probably be the next things. One thing at a time here. Yeah, blown out tires didn't help that much. Okay, let's go do the other side. All right, let's see what that looks like on the old truck. I kind of like it. That's sweet. A little piece of plastic make all the difference, I suppose. Just need the wheels to match it. And fenders and tank. Upgrades to come, a little piece at a time. Thank you, Mighty. I like those. Good upgrade. Look at that.
We needed some of those a few weeks ago.
Look at that. This one, the lid's broke off. But really, the one of these we need is on the step deck. On this side.
Oh, yeah.
And so, but if you guys have some broke sockets, they have those. I did notice, I'm not very observant, but I did notice that is missing. The old flip door is busted, which isn't a big deal because that never comes unplugged. But on the trailer side, the whole thing's busted and it's flopping. And so I think when we do the trailer, we will change this and update the trailer side, but not today. So we're gonna keep this in the sleeper, so we've got it. So when that day comes, which will come pretty soon, we'll fix her up. All right, guys, it's the next day because it obviously got dark last night. So MyteeProducts DOT push lock brass fitting kit. This kit would have been a lifesaver when we did Dustin semi, because the one airbag that we changed had a T in it and a little line that ran over to run the car, something with the racks we took off. And this right here is the part we needed to put right in the airbag to fix the airline. But instead, we might have just pinched it over and hose clamped it. And I'm pretty sure it's that way still. If you look under this truck, it has got, right here before I put the lid on, a couple of these in them from brakes. With airlines, you can't lose air or you're not going anywhere. So this kit is going to be very nice. Right under the sleeper. And when we need another fitting, look at that, we're gonna need a bigger sleeper. When we need another fitting, it's right there and we'll be able to get home, we won't be stranded. All right, guys, my dad is up working on his dump truck, trying to add an airline. Quick connect so we can plug an airline in. Remember those brass fittings that showed up the other night? I think we're gonna go help him. He wasn't planning on these. I saw him digging through his fitting drawer and I was like, you know what? This is perfect. Let's see if these will work. So we're gonna unscrew a plug from his air tank, run the air line over to the other side of the frame so he can plug an air hose in. Hey, what's up?
Hey there.
I think these might help you.
Just making the International better.
Can you do that? Can you make them better? I thought they were already at the top.
Well, in somebody's mind they are. I happen to own one. They're not at the top. They're pretty good outfits, though.
You've got 3/8 line there.
This is 3/8.
So we need some 3/8 stuff. We want an elbow because we'll have to come out, cross over.
Yeah, that can be 3/8 to half, or 3/8 to 3/8 or 3/8 to half.
Right here. So we want.
Hey, Dave.
Hey,
Hey.
nice.
What are you doing?
Nice apparel there.
Fixing the egg.
That's the one. Okay, so we can elbow. So 3/8 by quarter. Will that screw in your fitting?
That'll screw in my,
So we can just poke it through the frame
and then screw this
and then
in.
just screw it in.
We just gotta drill the hole a little bit bigger.
Awesome.
And then that'll work perfect for that.
That'll be a pretty easy airline job. I'll Teflon this fitting up, then we'll run some airlines. Maybe Dave will run
I'll
some
go get a
airlines.
drill and drill that.
I'll be right on that.
I'll drill that hole just a little bit bigger.
It's tightening up good. That's too good.
Oh, there you go. Tap the frame and grab it in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you get the hole drilled?
I just cleaned it out a little.
Or you're tapping it.
Yeah.
That way it'll be tight in the frame.
It'll somewhat save you. It won't save you at all.
Thank you, safety man.
Dave,
Like, we are nervous. We know beds fall and there are accidents. We're just trusting that we can be done before that happens.
You know, my bed's actually really cool. It has 2 legs that kick up just for that. They're
Just
mounted
to
to
block
the frame and everything, so.
Couple zip ties. That's gonna be pretty slick, really. Just enough to zip tie. Look at that. Slick.
I've got my trusty old timer. I mean, look at this. What could be wrong with that knife, right?
Looks good to me.
Yeah. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Time for a
I
replacement.
think we could throw that thing away.
Oh, let's don't do that.
Yeah, I think we could throw it away.
Stories this knife could tell.
Well, we don't throw it away. We put it in a museum.
It's not very sharp either.
You're about there. Keep going. Oh, yeah.
I've had this knife for probably 35 years, maybe 40. But I do have more of them. I just can't.
Maybe you should lose it. Maybe it's time to lose
I
it.
can't bring myself.
That's the best part about losing a knife is you get a new one.
Oh, I can't bring myself to
I don't think
get
Shane.
rid of it.
I don't think Shane likes to lose anything.
Okay, where's your Teflon?
That was pretty effortless. That air tank right there. That was pretty slick. I didn't hear that, did you?
Yeah, well, I've heard all of it. The cameraman never dies, though.
He just watches. That wasn't good. I put a block there.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Perfect. Look at that. You got air. Golly gee.
Just need some zip ties and.
Yeah, let's start it. See if it holds. I'll go grab some zip ties. Just noticing right here. That should be straight. Just we're gonna have to do a little maintenance. You must have had her loaded.
Oh, it was loaded.
Was it? Fittings aren't leaking, it's quiet. Just smooth. Those fittings are way nicer than the old, what do you call them, where you put the sleeve on and crimp them? I don't know. Oh, they have the nut that threads on.
The crimp ring.
Push locks are just way easier. Those brass air locks, those are sweet. Thank you, Mighty. If you guys need those, check out the code in the description.
I made easy work out of that.
And just like that, I went and got this trailer so we could change this plug. Check out how nice that is. And check out how old and worn out. That's not good. Not good at all. I think we put a bigger washer on that a year or so ago just to hold the one side. But eventually that's going to be a bad deal because that will pull right out and rip the wires out of the back of the plug. We better fix that before it lets us down on the road. When the washer falls off and we jackknife it like we are now and it pulls the plug, that could be a bad day. I'll go get something to get that out, and let's see if we can't switch this out and help this trailer live just a little bit longer. Whew, that is bright. Golly. I jackknifed this trailer thinking it would be easier, but I'm almost thinking it's probably harder. I probably should have left it straight. There's one piece. And it's out. Little different plug. It's not exactly the same. I'll dig a little bit deeper into this and see if we can't make it work. As usual, nothing's right. This was the exact plug on Dustin's truck when we had to rewire this plug. So this is the style I got, just assuming everything was the same. Well, I was wrong. Nothing's the same, and I could probably order that plug and just plug it in, but I've got a few of these now. And so really all I've got to do is cut that off and strip the wires, put them in there, tighten a set screw. So we're gonna go for it, and then if I break one, it's ready to go next time. Yeah, not a big deal. We'll cut some wires, we'll do one at a time, keep them straight, move on with life. We are all wired up, looking good. I had to put two wires to one on two of them. Not a big deal. You can still see which color they are. All I had was brown wire, so there's two browns, but that far behind them you can see the color. I'll probably be the only one that ever works on this, so it's good. Now we just have to twist the cover back on. It twists in, and then there's a set screw right on top that locks that into place. Then I'll go get some self-tappers and we'll screw it right back into the trailer, and we should be good to go. We'll be fixed up good as new. Didn't take very long, it worked good. I like it. There we go. Twist it into place. Heck yeah. Ready to go to work. Perfect. We almost have us a genuine new plug. So close. I'll be right back with some self-tappers. We'll fix her up. Alright, didn't have the right self-tapper, so we're doing rib nuts. Because why not? I'm sure that's why the other one broke. It's because it's stripped out. Then when you pull the cord out, it's hanging on one side, snaps it. Just don't let me drill these wires, would you? Come on, battery. Like that. Easy. Ooh. All right. Perfect. Only problem with rib nuts is they're going to hold that out just a washer thickness, just thin. So I'm going to silicone around that. But that's just because our trailer was stripped out and we want this plug to stay sealed. All right. That's gooped on. Sure, that's plenty. Forgot my Loctite. Getting in a hurry or what? It's like I just broke a tractor window getting in a hurry. Come on, Sean. Can't make my fingers work. Man, that's gonna be nice. Knowing the old trailer lights are just gonna work. Alrighty. We are now fixed up. Got us a trailer plug. Woo! That's awesome. Is this gonna work? Of course it's gonna work. Look at that. Golly gee. Love it. It's locking. Perfect. Well, I believe she's done. All buttoned up. It's gonna hold that in now. The old girl's just getting a little bit more reliable. Little small things fixed up. Thank you, Mighty. Thank you for having good products that help keep us on the road. If you guys have any needs, big trucks, trailers, 10-bolt covers, a new box, anything on their website, binders, straps, tarps, go check them out. If you need anything, they probably have it and can help you out. So use our code right here in the description. If you use our code MTAFL10, it'll save you $10 off of an order of $250 or more. So go ahead and use our code, save yourself some money. Maybe it'll cover shipping. It's better than nothing. So thank you guys. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you following along as we bring this old Pete back to life. Get her looking good, getting little things fixed up after a couple million miles of wear and tear. There's gonna be some issues. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.